Yesterday's Enemy is a surprisingly strong film, considered by me to be potentially a slightly forgettable war film from Hammer in the late 50s, the British troops fighting the Japanese in the jungles of Southeast Asia or nearabouts, not as memorable or bloody as the Camp on Blood Island, perhaps produced in the wake of it attempting to yearn after some of its abundant profits. And yet, what we find is far from a gung ho exercise, but one where the protagonist, portrayed by the quite great Stanley Baker, is a brutal, amoral commander willing to do whatever is necessary in order to accomplish what he feels is right, resulting in a not flattering portrayal of the British Army during World War II, or at least these individuals within it. It need not be a subversive act to portray such actions, it is simply displayed, I think, as an inevitable outcome of war. Nevertheless, it was apparently scorned at the time for portraying the British troops negatively, and was then therefore reassessed with excitement by British film enthusiasts in the 80s and 90s, who has yet to receive a proper revival and reappraisal, as far as I am aware. I am aware it was placed on a list by Total Film of 50 amazing films you've probably never seen, along with other interesting titles such as Maurice Turner's Carnival of Sinners, Mervyn LeRoy's The Bad Seed, Kenneth G. Crane's Monster from Green Hell, Arthur Crabtree's Fiend Without a Face, Terence Fisher's The Two Faces of Dr. Jekyll, Koroyoshi Kurohawa's The Warped Ones, Freddie Francis's Nightmare, The Skull and the Psychopath, Akira Kurosawa's Redbeard, Kimiyoshi Yasuda's Daimajin, Ishiro Honda's King Kong Escapes, Konstantin Urshov and Georgy Kropatchyov's V, Byron Haskin's The Power, Elio Petri's A Quiet Place in the Country, William Klein's Mr. Freedom, Teruo Ishii's Horrors of Malformed Men, Juraj Herz's The Cremator, Giorgio Ferroni's Night of the Devils, Peter Yates's The Friends of Eddie Coyle, Aldo Lado's Night Train Murders, Lucio Fulci's Four of the Apocalypse, Meng Hua Ho's The Oily Maniac, H. Jut Jalil's, I can never pronounce this person's name very well, but the film is absolutely incomparable. Mystics in Bali, Ivan Passes Cutter's Way. I remember seeing Cutter's Way like 10ish years ago. I wasn't as taken with it as everyone else. It's a fairly interesting film, to be fair, though. It's memorable in respects, I will say. William Lustig's Vigilante. This is another interesting one. Josh Jakin's The Perils of Gwendolyn, The Land of the Yik Yak. Ellen Klimov's Come and See. Yikes. Ojiro Takeda's When the Last Sword is Drawn, Panos Cosmatos, Beyond the Black Rainbow, and Na Hong Jin's The Yellow Sea. Plus a couple of films I've been meaning to see, like J. Lee Thompson's Return from the Ashes, Carlos Enrique Taboada's Even the Wind is Afraid, Richard C. Sarafian's Fragment of Fear, Jack Starrett's The Strange Vengeance of Rosalie, Sue Li Pao's The Battle Wizard, Chet Chang's Return of the Five Deadly Venoms, and Stephen Kostansky's Manborg.